Festival Gold. Oh, well, of course I did. We are live and direct into your mind.
Oh. And, you know.
It'll come up eventually. But, like, do that on a computer. I did a little bit. Can you go in there? Because you're making me feel bad. Yeah, but it's not your name that she's yelling, all right?
Oh. She'll be fine,
so
Jesse.
I'm the bad guy.
Just turn the music up.
Now I can hear saying it.
Dude is snappy with the text back. That's Adrian Slade. Slade!
You're supposed to keep going. I laid down a beat so that you would copy me, and then you started copying me so that I could do the other part.
I'm sorry. I started reading the line. Pleasure your ear holes. Probably don't have an iPhone charger around here, do you?
Nope. Uh-oh, we're gonna get sued. We're gonna get getting sued because I have a Nike swoosh symbol in the front of my head.
What up? I'm ready when you are, dog.
What is that?
JB's playing with a toy over there.
See this? Yeah, but what is it? Oh, it's your. It's the back of your mic. See? It's right there. It's this thing. That was weird. Perspective was weird on that. You ready?
Yeah, dog.
All right, let's kick this off in 5, 4. I haven't started anything yet.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
I scared JB. Sorry.
Whoa.
I startled JB. Jesse!
Whoa.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing over there?
I'm decent.
Decent?
It's the last podcast before Halloween.
Ooh, that's right.
The last
All
podcast
Hallows
of October.
Eve. Ooh.
No?
It's probably real loud.
Yeah, look at this. Look at that.
Yeah,
volume spike there.
you basically blew everybody's ears out of their brains.
I was at home working on my Phoenix person call earlier. Emily got to hear it, but I just had peanut butter, so it was tough. It was tough.
I can probably do it slightly, but mine's more clear and not like raspy.
Yours is probably better, yeah.
but it's clear. So I don't.
Yours is
remember.
more Robert Plant.
I'd have to. Well, I'd have to like go back and listen to how he does it because I'm pretty sure mine's a little bit. It's not raspy enough. I'm sure, so, judging from what you just did.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty decent one that I just did. Actually,
It's good.
wasn't bad.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Jesse.
Me too.
I was thinking today. I was like, you know what I would like to drink. I don't know. I should think about what I want to drink. So I thought about what I wanted to drink, Jesse, and I remembered that Hy-Vee had $3 wine, baby.
Ooh.
So I got Castillo Saint-Simon.
Oh la la.
It's a sweet red wine.
Oh.
This wine has jammy flavors of blackberry, strawberry, and cherry. Try it with spicy Thai or Mexican dishes as well as cheese
Olay.
or salad. oh, that sounds nice.
Well, that sounds dreamy.
Yeah. It's all right. I mean, it's $3 wine. I mean, but still, I'm
Just
gonna drink
sweet red.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just. It's not as sweet though as I thought it'd be, so it's actually okay.
I went to
You want to try it?
no, I'm all right.
Okay.
I went to thanks though. I went to Trader Joe's the other day, and they have a bunch of wine and beers and stuff that are pretty reasonable. But I'll probably try it at some point.
Text messages I don't like getting on a Wednesday evening.
Oh, he got a boss message.
I did. Oh, never mind. It's a personal boss message.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. Is it motorcycle related?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get a new bike. Jesse,
What?
what are you drinking, buddy?
Ooh, Scuba.
Even though we can't like hear that, it's still freaking awesome.
Yeah, we need to upgrade our quip a little bit.
Man, we need a mixer.
so that we can, hear stuff and not have gaps afterwards where we're not paying
You're
attention.
like, is it done? Is it? Oh, we're back on.
Yeah, I've actually learned where in our intro to cue Nick to start talking.
Yeah,
Just by watching the wavelengths.
but this is our third year, so we should be used to that by now.
All right. Yeah, because we've never.
So Jesse, yeah, Skullberry won, huh?
Oh yeah,
Vikings must have won, huh?
they did. And I see you're wearing wet ad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am wearing Jason Witten.
He is.
I'm wearing Jason Witten because the Cowboys won.
Oh, they did it.
And there was an awesome one-handed grab by Witten.
I did see that.
That
in
was
the end zone.
awesome. I love Jason Witten. The day the man retires, Emily will actually witness me cry.
I was going.
Again.
We just started our Madden League up again, and we were like everyone else in the league was online before you were online, Nick.
Yeah.
And I stopped many times on Cowboys players to try to trade for them before you got on. Many times I was going through players, just going by team, but like in position that I needed, and I stopped there every time and looked at Dak. And I stopped there
I would have been so pissed.
and looked at your O-line players, and then I was like, and everyone else is on, and I kept telling them that I was doing that, and they're like, you just need to get off of the Cowboys, just get off of them. And I'm like, oh, but he would be so pissed, it'd be so great.
I really would.
Like the one thing I was trying to convince somebody to do was to just take Witten. Leave everybody else there, but take Witten and see how long it took you to notice.
I would have probably noticed right away.
And he would have been like, you sons of bitches.
I would have been like, well, 2 first-round draft picks? You want Witten back? I want Witten back. Let's do this.
Oh, jeez, I didn't know that was going to happen. I would have definitely taken him.
Yeah. So we just had another crazy roller coaster week of NFL football again.
Indeed.
I can't predict what's going to happen anymore.
Nobody
I mean,
can.
It's crazy, man.
Do you notice how, I'm just noticing this, that my beard is so long, and my shirt is so tall.
Oh, man, it
on the
just looks
feed
like-
that I'm just like skin.
Yeah.
I'm face. Plus, I'm behind this thing. I'm behind this mic thing, so I'm basically nothing. And then like a head. Well, I'm a floating head.
Yeah, now I can see you. So you just got to peek out every once in a
Well,
while.
look at you though. You're just a face. You're not even a face. You're like Wilson from.
Howdy, neighbor.
Oh, but so am I. Anyway.
Oh, looks like someone's here instead of preparing to lose again.
Ooh,
Oh,
burn.
yeah, you like that, Brandon? Yeah.
Need some ointment.
Oh.
Need some aloe vera.
Did you hit play?
No, I didn't hit play.
Okay, good. I mean, I just saw you go.
I was doing
So, Brandon,
stuff.
how'd you feel about losing against the Chargers, buddy?
Yeah,
I
Bitch.
kind of on a losing streak, huh?
a little bit, huh? Thought you're supposed to be so good, but you're not, though.
Yeah.
Your coach says it's not Simeon's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, I beg to differ.
I do too. Your quarterback's bad, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, but Paxton Lynch did practice today, so they can go back to that bust.
Or if he doesn't work out, you can always go back to Osweiler.
Oh, right jump step.
Yeah, oh. Anyway, let me do this before I do that.
It's the Brendan McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brendan McManus.
Who do you have for Mo?
I am going. 10% battery.
Mammoth.
My man of the hour is Bears cornerback Eddie Jackson. Did you? You also have Eddie Jackson.
Rookie safety.
Guys, oh yeah, sorry.
That won
Safety.
the game for Chicago, basically single-handedly.
Yeah, he scooped up a fumble for a 75-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
And
he also, what did you say?
pick six.
You said
I said the fumble.
Yeah, and then he had pick six. Both were over 75 yards,
Yeah.
which is an NFL record.
He was the reason the Bears won. He was the Bears offense.
Yeah,
because
because
the Bears offense isn't good.
They won 17-3. Even if they
Yeah.
didn't have that 3, they would have won.
Didn't Mitch Trubisky only have 4 completed passes?
He did not have a very good game. Their whole offense sucked. So anyway, it's the first time since 2012 that anyone's had 2 defensive touchdowns. The same players had 2 defensive touchdowns in the same game. Zach Brown.
Oh.
And it's the first time since 2007 that they've had a TD after a fumble and an interception in a game, and that was Antonio Cromartie.
Oh. Who has a new TV show now?
Really? What is it?
It's called The Cromarties. It's a reality show with him and his family.
Oh, because he's got 3,000 children.
Yep. And his wife's expecting again. I don't know. It's
He
reality
lives
TV
in
garbage.
he's like a reverse Mormon, where he's got one wife and his load of kids. Well, that's not. I guess it's not a reverse Mormon.
Yeah, I don't know what-
It's just a Catholic family, but he's not Catholic. So, did you know that Eddie Jackson's performance came exactly 1 year after breaking his arm in college?
Yeah, I saw that.
He was drafted in the 4th round out of Alabama. And it's the first time that the Bears have been up 14 points at halftime since 2015.
You know, so I'm just going back to the fact that I really thought I was going to surprise you with this Eddie Jackson thing. I thought I was going to say it and you were going to be like, huh, interesting choice. And I thought you were going to say something else. I just think it's impressive that we both had that and we didn't talk about it once.
Yeah, that is true. But come on.
I know, he had a great game.
I mean, honestly, I saw it and I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody else does. It's been a while since I picked a defensive player, first of all. And second of all, that is a hell of a freaking thing.
I was
It's an
actually,
NFL record.
I was getting,
For a
believe it
rookie.
or not, I was actually getting ready to put Josh McCown as to say what player, the Brandon McManus Man of the Hour, until he threw a pick to end the game.
Oh, yeah.
And he just had a meltdown in the second half.
Oh, Bobby. Speaking of meltdowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
More like Robbie is a baby. What? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. What do you got for
Let's get
news?
some
buddy?
news, man. Stop screwing around. Carlson Palmer broke out his arm, and he's going to be at least 8 weeks of injury on it.
Yeah.
So there goes 8 weeks of any victories for the Cardinals.
We were just talking about how they were now a playoff team, and I was watching the game the other day. I was like, no, they're not a playoff team because they didn't play well.
Clearly, we have jumped the gun.
Yep.
Which is pretty easy.
That's why they're called knee jerks.
It's pretty easy to do when you're in the NFL nowadays, though. First of all, there's like you don't even know, especially this year, what the hell's going on at all. And then, one team, then we do knee-jerk, we do have a lot of knee-jerk reactions. We have knee-jerk reactions when they're not even in our knee-jerk section. Mm-hmm. And then it's just that with AP, running and having such a good game out of nowhere, and Carson Palmer looked good because he had a running game, it just looked up. Now it's looking way down. What did AP even do in that game? Anything?
No. He had 20 yards or something like that. It was bad. First round free safety Malik Hooker for the Colts tore his ACL and MCL, so he's out for the season. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When did that happen? On
This
the game?
past week. Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. That
sucks.
bad.
He was doing great
to an already bad Colts team.
I was going to. Oh, by the way, tonight we're gonna do our mid-season juicies.
Yeah.
And I was gonna have. He was on my short list of people to have defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not anymore.
Yeah. Guess not.
Obviously. Jay Cutler has multiple cracked ribs, but he's expected to play in Thursday Night Football.
What?
That's what I heard.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Why would they? They put Matt Moore went in and the team looked better.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked like Matt Moore actually looked like he wanted to win. Jay Cutler doesn't.
I think that it's just Jay Cutler.
I thought Cutler was going to be out 2 to 3 weeks.
I think he just looks like he's always sitting on a turd.
Yeah. I really thought he was out 2 to 3 weeks.
I just heard
I hadn't seen anything since he broke him.
He's ruled out now.
Oh,
That was 7 hours ago. I saw that before that.
Huh. Good.
Yeah, good. So never mind. He's ruled out. I'm going to change this so that I'm right, basically.
So, are you good for me to move on?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is a sad one. This was probably the saddest injury that happened on Sunday, I think. After 10,363 snaps, Joe Thomas tore his tricep.
Yeah.
So Joe Thomas, for 10 and a half or 11 seasons, he had never missed a snap.
Yeah, it's insane the amount of time he played every single snap.
He was easily the best player on the Browns.
Oh, yeah.
And, he dedicated his life to the Browns knowing he was never going to win a championship.
Yeah, he never even really asked to be traded or anything. I mean, he's just a classy guy.
Yeah.
And he's saying the surgery and be out 6 to 7 months. And I heard that he's also considering not coming back.
Yeah, I think he was asked. He's like, well, if I'm 33, he's
Yeah.
why would I come back?
Right.
I don't know. That sucks,
That really sucks.
I saw that. I was just like, I don't know. I don't really get. I get beat up about Cowboys injuries or whatever. But that happened. I was like, God, that sucks.
It sucks because he never he's so good, and he's been the best player on the Browns team since he got there.
Yeah.
And he's been the only consistent good player on that team for 10 years and has pretty much gotten no reward out of it.
Oh, I know.
It's kind of at least Fitzy he stayed true to his person too, but at least he went to a Super Bowl once. Whereas Joe Thomas has never been even freaking close.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And he's a 10-time Pro Bowler too.
Yeah, he's basically in the Pro Bowl every season.
Yeah.
Every year.
Basically one of the best offensive linemen ever.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if... I would... And see, that sucks. He should be in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Probably will.
But
right?
it's hard when you're on a team that's always so bad.
Yeah, I know. They are so bad, too.
Always. If anything, he should be in the Hall of Fame because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And sticking around. So, I don't know. Myles Garrett, in Browns-related news, Myles Garrett is in concussion protocol as well. Their rookie and defensive back.
So far
defensive
is
lineman.
pretty injury prone.
Yeah, he played, 3 games, 4 games?
No, not even that, because he just
Well,
came
he
back
had- they
week
said he had-
4 or 5, I thought.
No, they said he had 3 sacks in 2 games.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good, but I mean, it's not good if you can't stay healthy. He's like, what's his face? Who's the only non-injured defensive lineman for the Texans? Clowney. He's like Clowney, except for, now Clowney's good. Or, I mean, he's not injured and he's just good. I actually have one more piece of Browns news. This should interest you.
Yeah?
This is your favorite player of all time. LeBron James didn't want to comment on Cleveland's woes, but he did say, I ain't been 1-22 at nothing. Nothing. That's what he said. The Browns have been 1-22 since the start of 2016. That's their game record. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. Think Hugh Jackson's going to get fired?
It's weird because there's supposed to be this big old grand master plan, and they keep talking about it, and it's supposed to be a thing that the Cleveland administration bought into, and it's gonna be a building process or whatever. But I feel like they're still way behind. What is it? Year 3?
This is his second year, right?
Well, year 1 you can throw out. Year 2, I think they at least want to see some improvement.
Oh God, they're so bad.
But
Their offense is so bad. Do you think? Jesus.
I mean, they've been doing a lot of moves to make their defense better, but losing Joe Thomas is
No, that's
not gonna help.
be good.
They have no running game.
Let's see what else.
They have no passing game.
I think that's all I got for injuries.
I have a couple.
Oh Jesus, fine.
Philly is dealing with a number of injuries.
Yes.
Jason
Yes.
Peters, their offensive tackle, is out with ACL and MCL tears, and
He's out for the
their
season.
linebacker Jordan Hicks ruptured his Achilles and is out for the season. Adding, along with Darren Sproles, so those are some pretty big freaking hits.
Yeah. And Peters isn't young either.
No, he's not.
And that's quite
he's-
the injury to have to try to come back
That's
from.
the thing. That's another thing. He is right up there with Joe Thomas. I think Joe Thomas is better, but
Yeah.
Peters has been
Peters is
freaking
good, though.
solid forever.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Did you know that? Did you hear about? I have 3 bits of kicker news.
Yeah.
One of them you should have.
Well, yeah. Dan Bailey injured his groin. He's out several weeks.
Oh, he injured his Peter. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
And in a corresponding move, they signed Mike Nugent, who I didn't even think was in the league anymore.
He's not. Well, now he is. He wasn't, but now he is.
I just thought that was interesting with all the younger kickers that are kind of around.
Yeah, but a lot of the younger kickers that are still out there suck.
It's true.
They think they also worked out Young Ho Koo, who was a complete. Marshall Kane isn't getting any love though. Marshall Kane. And let's see, what's my other kicker news? Oh, Matt Prater scored. He got extended 3 years for a max value of $12.15 million.
He's worth every penny.
And Roberto Aguayo signed to Carolina's practice squad. Oh no, that's who worked out Young Ho Koo, right?
Yeah, they did him
Carolina, not Dallas.
But
They
they-
did Dallas.
too. Dallas did as well.
Oh. Still no Marshall Kane. You bastards.
Marshall Kane.
It's been announced that Kaiser is going to be starting in London versus the Vikings
He's been benched
twice.
each of the last 2 games.
And Kessler was in last game. And
Didn't play that well.
Oh, didn't he? I thought he.
No, I mean, he at times, yeah, but he still threw a pick and he still just did a bunch of checkdowns. He doesn't have a powerful arm.
Well, I don't understand what's going on because they had Kaiser and then they benched him for Hogan,
And Hogan was bad.
and then they benched Hogan for Kessler, and now they're going back to Kaiser.
No, they benched Hogan for Kaiser. And then they benched Kaiser for Kessler.
Kessler.
And now they're going back to Kaiser.
So they can go back to Hogan?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on over there.
Honestly, they need to find a good quarterback. Holy shit.
Joey, it's been like 20 years since they've had one or more.
Yeah.
Also, in some Vikings news, Sandejo, their safety, got suspended for one game after his hit on Mike Wallace that knocked Mike Wallace out of the Ravens game, the Ravens-Vikings game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
I actually didn't get to watch the beginning of that game and had to watch afterwards and didn't see that. It was already done.
Texans left tackle Dwayne Brown ended his holdout. So he's back with the team. And that's a boost to that offense.
I wonder if he's like 400 pounds. Or if he's been working out the whole time.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
I guess I should ask if he's in game shape.
The Seahawks signed 37-year-old Dwight Freeney because Chris Irving is on IR. Not Chris Irving. Cliff Averill.
Good for Dwight Freeney.
Yeah.
I thought he played pretty damn good last year, I thought. And
yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he was still out there.
Kind of didn't get picked up anyone. I mean, I kind of get it because he's pretty. He's up there in age.
37, yeah.
He's older than me. That's damn old for an NFL player. Also, we probably didn't talk about this because when did we podcast last week? Tuesday. So we didn't talk about Marshawn Lynch exploding.
I thought we did.
No, because his one game suspension is this weekend.
Yeah, but I thought we still talked about him doing it.
Oh, gross! I thought he was.
Oh, we know what would happen
the
on
Kansas
Thursday.
City game. Yeah. So we wouldn't have talked about
we
it.
wouldn't have.
So anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, a fight broke out in the Chiefs-Raiders game, and Marshawn Lynch, for some stupid-ass reason, decided to leave his bench area and run onto the field and get into the scrap, and then ended up grabbing a ref by the scruff.
Yeah.
And just holding him there and not letting him go and apologizing right away, but holding him for a while and then
at some point,
dropping him and putting him somewhere else.
At some point, you would have had to realize it was the ref, like before he realized it was the ref.
Right. Well, first of all, the black and white jerseys are his jerseys. Yeah. The other team was wearing red, so he's just an idiot, I guess. Yep. I wonder if he was saying anything to him. But he got ejected immediately and only gave me 0.9 points on fantasy because it was like the first frickin' quarter.
Yeah.
Man, he's not as good as advertised.
Nope.
He
just hasn't had a good season.
People were going crazy about how good he was going to be.
Which is weird because that Raiders offensive line isn't that bad.
No, it's not. And if you take him out of the game, since they don't have Latavius Murray anymore, they have no running game.
Yeah, they got Jalen Richard and DeAndre Washington.
Yeah, which haven't been very good.
No. The Raiders haven't been very good.
No, they haven't. I mean, well, when Carr went down, they were awful. Mm-hmm. And Carr's been kind of off, too, a little bit, you can tell.
I think the only team that has surprised me with their quarterback going down, they're still doing okay, is the Vikings. But I think it's because the Vikings just have a good defense.
That's true, and also we've learned to adapt.
Because Keenum's not playing. Keenum didn't play very well this past week.
Well, this season and last season, we've just had to adapt. Yeah. So we're like almost used to it. It sucks that it has to happen, but Teddy Bridgewater can come back after what they say, because this is week 8. Then we have a bye week,
week 10
and he could come back week 10, which is right after our bye week.
That's crazy.
Some people wanted him to play in the Browns game because they're like, "Oh, it's just the Browns."
No, I wouldn't risk it.
I wouldn't risk it either.
Browns have a good defense.
No, I know. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't want him to come back at all unless he's 100% ready to come back.
Did you know? Not to switch gears completely, but did you know there was a trade today?
No. When?
Dontrell Inman was traded from the Chargers to the Bears.
Really?
For a conditional 7th round pick.
Huh. You know, one thing that I think we probably should have talked about is trades, because
trade deadline's Tuesday.
Yeah. See, we should have gone over like what we thought should happen or whatever, and see if it came.
See, I don't know. It's tough. It's all because like I always want shit to happen, but it doesn't happen. Like Martavius Bryant wants out of Pittsburgh.
There's big news regarding him.
Yeah. Now he's benched.
Yeah, he's on the practice squad now or something.
No, he's on the scouting
team.
So
which
he's
is the
like
practice
that's
squad.
like the third string spot.
Yeah, and that's I mean, they use those guys and the practice squad.
So if
I guess.
if you're not familiar, Martavius Bryant has been bitching lately that he hasn't gotten enough targets and he's not utilizing the game very much.
and he said, "Use me or I'm gone."
Yeah,
use
or
me
like trade me or something
basically.
like that. And he's been like spouting about it on Twitter and crap. He's pretty much said that he's not going to re-sign in 2018 with them.
Yeah, and then Tomlin got all like defensive, like saying he's not available, and then apparently today went crazy and demoted him to the scouting team and said and got pretty heated with some reporters when they asked him about it. That's from what I understand.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
You know what though? You freaking baby, just play your game.
Yep.
That kind of stuff pisses me off. Isn't he the one who got super suspended and like came back?
He
It's
hasn't had a full season
hey,
yet.
good luck, or you're welcome for a job. First of all, it's ungrateful. That's probably what they're thinking too. It just I'd be so pissed if I were them.
I would be too.
Yeah, and I mean whatever. Also, there's a rookie who's had some gripes. Joe Mixon apparently is also complaining that he's not getting the ball enough for Cincinnati. And,
God, he's a freaking rookie.
and Marvin Lewis said you should show some maturity,
Good.
and said some other things like everybody wants to be on the field, but everyone else is doing their job or whatever. Well, he's not so far. Like, I mean, he wasn't the shining star for for being a quality guy, and he's not doing himself any freaking favors.
No,
First of all, once again, you should be thankful that they drafted you, because a lot of people didn't want your ass because you freaking knocked out a girl.
This just in: the Jaguars and linebacker Telvin Smith agreed to a 4-year, $50 million extension.
That's good because he's money. Mm-hmm. That defense is actually is no joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Plaster was telling me today that we were talking about the ridiculous trade that happened in the Pro Football Juice group, where someone traded for a Broncos defense. He said that the only defense he would trade for is the Jaguars defense, and I think I would agree with that. The Jaguars defense is good.
I agree,
And I think it's mainly Calais Campbell. Shit! That would have been a good defensive pick of the year, player of the year pick.
Calais Campbell.
Yeah. But it's not who I picked.
Calais Campbell's been. I feel like he's been somewhat quiet compared to the rest of that defense.
Really?
Well, yeah. Like Telvin Smith, for instance, has been good on it.
It's good defense, though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, actually, that's all my news. I don't have anything else.
And also the Saints cut Sterling Moore today, who was their best corner last year. Oh, and Byron Maxwell was cut by the Dolphins. Who was also their best corner last year.
He was a big pickup from the Eagles. Free agency.
Oh, it's a juicy time.
Juicy. Mid juicy. Don't look at my stuff.
I'm staring at the ceiling now.
Oh, what a feeling when you're staring at the ceiling. All right. For those of you who are new to the show, the Juicies is our awards show, our NFL awards show. We do one at the beginning of the year called the Pre-Jacks, and now we're in mid-season form. So we're doing the mid-season Juicies, and then we'll do our final picks for Juicies at the end of the season.
So yeah.
So that's what we're done.
Do you have our pre-jacks up?
I do have our Pre-Jacks.
Sweet, man.
Pre-Jack City. It was a play on New Jack City.
Yeah.
So I will look. Don't even get any ideas.
Okay.
Because you're stealing all my thunders. Do you even have this written down or anything?
Yeah. I have it on a spreadsheet. See? Spreadsheet, bitch.
I read all of them. All right.
That was quick.
So, do you want me to just go over the award and who we picked before?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Well, and then we'll do our current pick.
Okay.
So, first of all, we'll do comeback player of the year. I picked JJ Swat. You picked J. T.J. Watt.
Oh. How's that going to work out for us?
Not going to work out very well. Maybe next year.
Maybe. Hey, he'll have the opportunity to be next year. The comeback player of the year.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to make my pick for next year's comeback player of the year, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You know, someone today gave me an interesting pick for comeback player of the year.
For this year?
Yeah. And it was Nelson Aguilar. And I was
But he's never really been like good. Like he's never had a breakout
that's exactly
season.
why. Like he said, it doesn't necessarily comeback player of the year doesn't necessarily have to be someone who.
But I thought it had to be someone who has established themselves in the league and then
got
had
injured and then had an year and came back. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had to think of it too. And I guess that's
But
what I'm sticking
my
with,
pick,
but-
I didn't pick someone who got injured. I just picked someone who had a really bad season compared to the season before.
Okay, what Cowboys player is that?
It's not a Cowboys player. I picked Todd Gurley.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
So I even have stats, man.
I'm a stats man.
So because on this year, out of 145 attempts, he has 627 yards, which is 4.3 yards per carry average, and 5 touchdowns. Like and compared to last year he was garbage.
Yeah, he was.
He was not
garbage
utilized correctly last year, but the year before he had a good season. So that's why I picked him.
I went someone who was injured, but it was I went defense. I went Justin Houston, Kansas City Chiefs linebacker, because he's having a hell of a year.
Yeah.
I should probably write down yours, I guess. Whatever. Guess I'll put it down. The third. All right. Let's do Coach of the Year. You had Jack Del Rio. I had Mike Zimmer.
Are you gonna stick with Mike Zimmer?
I am going to stick with Mike Zimmer.
I'm gonna go Sean McVay.
Oh, that's so good.
Because
That's such a good such a good pick.
so
Going
Rams,
pretty Rams heavy on this one.
I am. I don't know. So the Rams are a 5-2 team after last year only winning like what, a couple games.
Yeah, something like that.
Goff this year has 1,719 yards, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and a 59.9% completion rating with a QBR of 90.3. Where last year he had 1,089 yards, 5 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, and a QBR of 63.6. The completion rating was pretty close.
Jeez, man. What was the stats? I don't have any of the stats.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to be accurate, and I had a lot of time at work today.
So I went Mike Zimmer, and before I picked him it was because like, okay, I'm a Vikings fan or whatever, but now that it's halfway through the season, I feel like something's to be said about having devastating injuries to your team and still going out there and still winning games.
Well, like you just said, adapting, yeah. And Zimmer's done a really good job about adapting to the injuries that have happened.
I feel like every single year we've had to do it.
Yeah.
And like this time it was like looking good. We got the stud rookie up
Yeah.
there. Boom, gone.
I could get
Sam Bradford has a huge game week 1, and I was like, holy crap, we're a good team. Boom, he's out.
When's your next tough game?
I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I always go week by week. I don't focus on 1 week. I'm like Bill Belichick.
Well, we can worry about that later. I'm just wondering how they do against a
Well, they've already played Pittsburgh. And lost.
No, I just mean like lately. I mean when
Oh,
how they
freaking Yahoo! Google would have just had
Yahoo.
For some reason, my Internet Explorer, which is also awful.
But yeah, it's Internet Explorer.
Yeah, I have 2 browsers because the other one has something else up. Let's see, how hard was that? So, Browns, their next, and then Redskins, that'd be a tough one. Rams might be a tough one.
Yeah.
Then the Lions also might be a tough one. Then we play the
Falcons will be a
Falcons,
good
which
test.
is a tough one. Panthers might be a tough one. Bengals and Packers. But
I think the Falcons will be your best test for your defense, and the Lions, a game against the Lions. I think that'll be a good test too.
I'm interested. I'm actually interested to see this Rams game.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a pretty tough schedule coming up. Honestly, that sucks. I wish we didn't. Jeff today was telling me that the Eagles have the third easiest schedule coming up.
Yep. That's fun.
Yeah, that is fun. Looks like they locked it in.
Yep.
Pretty much locked them in.
Sets of bitches.
Okay, let's move on then. Moving on. Offensive Rookie of the Year. You had Christian McCaffrey, and I had Dalvin Cook.
I just want to let you know that I kept bouncing. I changed my answer between Offensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and MVP. I just kept like switching them around.
Yeah, I know.
It was tough.
I had a really tough time with all the offensive ones coming up and MVP.
I chose Deshaun Watson as Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. But I ended up going Kareem Hunt. And I think maybe the only thing that keeps Kareem Hunt down is that he was really good early.
Yeah. And
it's going to come down to earth.
I actually took Kareem Hunt out of all of my juicies.
Oh yeah.
I had him here, and I had him between here and Offensive Player of the Year. I kept bouncing back and forth, but then I was just like, I just don't think I can. I don't know.
I get it. I'm still keeping him because
I would too. I mean,
I don't think that Deshaun Watson is going to be able to keep up this pace for the rest of this season.
I don't think so either, but I will be impressed if he does. Like, oh, damn.
I mean, for sure.
If Dak did it last year.
Deshaun Watson, I think, is doing a little bit better. He's throwing like 5 TDs and 4 TDs every game.
I know.
And that's with nobody else. And the defense isn't that great anymore. It's just crazy.
I know.
Although I do think Kareem Hunt, if Watson comes back down to earth and Kareem Hunt, keeps getting 100 yards every game, then that'll be that. I think Kareem Hunt gets
I have Deshaun Watson stats if you want them. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Nah.
Okay.
Just because I don't have any Kareem Hunt ones. I'm interested in what you're going to say for this one. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Huh. Weird. That's who I had.
I see that. That's interesting.
I was looking through a list, kind of, and I was like, wow, he's actually pretty impressive.
24 tackles, 5 of them assisted, 1 interception, and a forced fumble.
And this was earlier in the year. I don't know what these stats are now, but I thought they were pretty. This is after like week 5 or something. According to Pro Football Focus, he's allowing 0.71 yards per coverage, and quarterbacks have a 53.0 passer rating when targeting him, which ranks him the best among all corners.
Damn.
But that was, like I said, that was week 3 or 4 or 4 or 5 or something. I don't know if that holds true now, but at that point he was, which is crazy. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Most of the time, quarterbacks tend to go after young corners. So that's pretty impressive. Oh, by the way, we both had Myles Garrett for that, which isn't right.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, when he's on the field, he seems pretty damn good, but he's got Clowney syndrome.
Yep.
Offensive Player of the Year.
This is one that I could I've got Kareem Hunt at a close second, but I've got Leonard Fournette.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you got a lot of rooks up there.
I do, and I don't know if I should feel bad about that, but they're doing really well. Fournette has 130 rushes, 596 yards. He's averaging 4.6 yards per carry, and he's got 6 touchdowns on the season. And that doesn't include all of his passing crap.
Yeah.
When he's on the field, he's their offense. He's their team.
Great. Yeah, I agree.
So it's like the Jags defense handles it, and Blake Bortles looks like a tolerable quarterback with Fournette. It's I don't know. So I picked him.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Alex Smith.
Nice.
And I don't know if he's been playing lights out, but I almost just kind of want this to happen. Not really. I think it'll happen. It's more of like I just want this to happen.
See, no, but mainly because I've got Alex Smith in another position now. Now in my head, now I've got him. I didn't write it down before.
Oh, are you talking about AFC champion?
No. What?
Defensive Player of the Year. Oh wait. Oh my God, you won't believe this. At the beginning of the year, you had Marcus Mariota as your Offensive Player of the Year. Yeah, and I had Antonio Brown.
I mean, Brown's still a decent choice.
Right, but Marcus Mariota is not.
No.
That was funny. Defensive Player of the Year. You had Khalil Mack, Deese, and I had Danielle Hunter, which is bad.
You know, Mac's not really popping out. Not like last year.
Right, but he's still. I don't know. I think just Danielle Hunter is good on that defense because that defense as a whole is freaking money.
Yeah.
But whatever. Who you got this year?
Oh.
Here we go.
Sure.
Aaron Donald.
Really?
Aaron Donald, because the Rams defense is actually pretty damn good, and when he's not playing or something, they're not good.
I picked DeMarcus Lawrence. I wanted to pick a Cowboys player somewhere on this list, but I feel like it's justified with Lawrence. He leads the league in sacks.
Yeah,
This is a contract season too, so he's going to get paid.
Oh yeah, for sure. It seems like his production slowed down a little bit though with Irving in there.
Oh, I don't know. He still got a sack still got a sacker and a half, I think, this past week on Beathard.
You're a sack and a half.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
No, David Irving's.
That's a good pick, though.
Yeah, thanks, man.
League MVP. Okay, you had Dak Prescott. I had Tom,
which is still a decent pick.
I had
Dak's
Tom
having
Brady.
a good season.
I had Thomas Theodore Brady.
Yeah, who's also having a good season with limited weapons.
What are you doing? What do you think this year? Now
I just blanked because I didn't want to name one of the people, so I'm going to go with Alex Smith here.
And who you didn't want to pick was Carson Wentz, who I picked.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah.
Although I feel like this year it's going so flippity floppity that I don't think that at the end of I don't have confidence at the end of the year. Actually, I don't have confidence at the end of the year that I'll have Alex Smith or Carson Wentz in those spots.
Yeah, especially with the Chiefs losing 2 in a row.
Right. He was kind of on the brink when I picked him this time, but so I don't imagine either one of those actually will be there. So AFC champion. You and the game was okay. You had picked Oakland versus New England with New England winning, and I had Pittsburgh versus New England also with New England winning. But I'm gonna stick with mine: Pittsburgh versus New England winning.
So I didn't pick the matchup. I just picked the team that I think is
that's
going
what
to be.
Apparently, we must have switched it up and did that last
I've
time.
switched mine to the Chiefs as the AFC champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick a game? Maybe who they'll play?
Oh, Patriots. God, that would be a good AFC championship game.
Yeah, and I felt bad not picking KC here, but Pittsburgh, I think, is starting to freaking really explode. And their defense is exploding again. So we'll see. NFC Championship game, you had Carolina versus Dallas with Dallas winning, and I had Green Bay versus Minnesota with Minnesota winning. None of this should come to as any surprise to anybody. So I changed mine's the same, except for I had Philadelphia versus Minnesota and Minnesota winning, obviously.
I have no game choice. I just have the pick of Philadelphia.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Just for you, I'm going to put Dallas versus Philadelphia.
Ugh.
And Philadelphia winning. Oof.
They just look good. I know. I'm trying to be biased on the podcast. I mean, sorry, unbiased on the podcast because I feel like it's fair to our listeners. I don't feel good about saying this.
I don't think Philly can handle Minnesota's defense.
I don't think they can either.
So there. I
Boom.
don't think anybody can.
Who wins the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Super Bowl winner.
Chiefs. Andy Reid's gonna win one.
I had the Vikings before. You had the Cowboys before. I'm gonna keep it Vikings. Fucking freaking Tom Brady can't handle that Vikings defense. He didn't know what's going on, man.
You think Brady's gonna be in the Super Bowl then again, huh?
I guess
Neat.
we both did at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Surprise team. AKA most improved. I had the Panthers and you had the 49ers.
Oh goddamn! Really? I
Yeah.
thought I'd pick the Rams. I guess not. Rams are my new pick. Are my pick
Oh,
now?
yeah, they're my pick. Yeah, obviously.
They're 5-2.
As the season goes on, this pick gets easier and easier.
Yeah. Oh, the dumpy team.
Yeah.
I have Browns. ... Still,
Well, we both picked the Jets,
which is
which was pretty accurate at the beginning.
except they feel like I don't know if Todd Bowles is just a good coach or if maybe they just figured out how to work it. But like they're last in that division, but I still feel like they're better than other teams in the AFC.
Yeah, so. I should have seen this coming. I just wanted the Browns to be better, and they're just not.
I know their defense is okay, but their offense is really bad. They don't have much of a run game. Duke Johnson's their best offensive player aside from Joe Thomas.
That's sad. Don't they have an offensive line like Bitonio, or isn't he?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. He's typing away over there.
She's
trying
to type out her
type
lines
it
so
on
that she
better.
can memorize them, right?
Oh, are you learning some dialogue? Hello, I would like some tea. Oh, there'll be 2 bits. I've only got 1 bit.
Get the hell out of here, you
And I want some tea. And some sugar. I thought that was alright.
Yeah, sugar with your tea.
Would you like some crumpets? Some tea and crumpets.
Did you know that they call chips crisps?
Would you like some tea and crepes?
Crips? You want some bloods or crips? You want some blood or crips?
Oh, oi. Would you like that blood or crepes?
Oh,
Oh, you want that crepes? Crepes? Where are we at?
we're gonna pick division winners now. I have AFC North. Last
bet we had
last
the
time
same
you did
picks.
Steelers, and I had Steelers, and I'm sticking with Steelers.
I am also sticking with the Steelers.
sticking with Steelers with the bus, Jerome Bettis. Welcome to Sticking to the Steelers. It's me, the bus. Okay, AFC South winner.
That was awesome. Oh, man. So, I've just noticed over the past couple weeks about just like Jesse's amazing comedic timing and his like persistence to keep up with a joke. Like, no joke, guys. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Em and I were walking with Jesse to go get water or whatever. And he like made a comment while we were leaving his office. And then fucking like 10 minutes later, he like holds out his hand or something. Or, oh, yes. Because he was like, we were leaving the office. And he's like, I need to get some salsa. And I was like, seltzer? Salsa. And it was salsa. Salsa. Seltzer? Salsa. So I was like, okay, this is Jesse doing his weird thing. Sometimes Jesse gets gets a little going.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever. And and then we're walking back or whatever. I'm like, what? Oh, and all of a sudden he just pulls salsa out of freaking nowhere. It's just like salsa, and I just lost it. Like, you guys don't understand that Jesse's commitment to the joke make him a national treasure. Like, how is he working IT in Iowa City, like with his comedic timing?
Jesus.
Sorry, man.
I don't know either now. I feel like a loser. I just feel like a freaking loser now. Well, I guess I missed my calling. You know, thanks, sir. I'm way too old to start over now, but
You're never too old.
good times.
Oh.
But thank you, sir.
You're welcome, buddy.
Was that
We're off
Emily?
a little bit of a tangent there.
A little bit, yeah. AFC South. Who you got?
The Jaguars.
Oh, that's a good pick. Oh, by the way, we both picked Titans before.
I bounced between this and them and the Texans.
Yeah, I picked the Texans, but I did like It did take me a little bit to. I was waffling.
The only thing, I think the Jaguars are going to win that division, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Texans get a wild card spot.
I'm
just curious.
That would
to see
surprise me. I think.
I'm curious to see what they do after this bye.
Well, no, that wouldn't
Because
surprise
they're
me.
getting Dwayne Brown back, so I don't know.
The AFC. Now that I think about it, and I'm looking at this stuff, and thinking about who else could get a bye or a wild card spot. There's not that many good teams in the AFC, are there?
Nice tweet out.
What happened?
She tweeted
Something
out
about me wasting my
Nick
life.
McKeag making people feel good by pointing out their lost potential.
Only Nick. Yeah, but there's not that many good teams in the AFC, is there?
No, that's why I do kind of think it's possible that we could see the. Fuck, man, that'd be weird to see the Texans and the Jaguars in the playoffs.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of different teams. I'm like, no, that's NFC. So anyway, AFC East. We both had the Patriots, and I'm sticking with them.
I'm sticking with the Patriots, but I almost picked the Bills.
Yeah,
The Bills' defense is really good, and their offense is finally starting to click.
That's another wild card
Yeah.
team. Or maybe the Bengals if they can get their head out of there.
I don't know, man. I feel like the Bengals are too dysfunctional.
Too dysfunctional. Too
Not
quit.
dysfunctional too much, but I just don't. I think they think they should be better than they are, which I think we all think they should be better
I
than
agree
they
with
are.
that. I think they're a little dysfunctional. I think maybe they need to maybe look past Marvin Lewis or something.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise
But
me.
who out there is better than Marvin Lewis?
I know, but it wouldn't surprise me if Marvin Lewis isn't there this year. After this year, I mean,
It's just weird. I mean, he's been there forever. So AFC West.
I'm pretty sure we've. Did
Chiefs.
we pick the Chiefs
we
before?
both picked the Chiefs.
I'm
yeah.
sticking with the Chiefs.
Yeah, me too. I think this was a big deal for us because we were both waffling back and forth with Chiefs and Raiders, but we ended up both picking the
I don't know if
Chiefs.
you guys have noticed, but I'm really rooting for the Chiefs as the AFC team.
We were last year too.
Yeah. I like the Chiefs. I like Alex Smith. I like Andy Reid.
Yeah, me too.
Tyreek Hill's a dirtbag.
Kareem
but-
Hunt's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, what's not to like besides Tyreek?
Ooh, excuse me.
Travis Kelce had a reality TV show where people wanted to date him.
Yeah, I mean, we should maybe not forgive him for that.
No, definitely. It was called like something.
You go to the bad place.
Oof! It was a bad title too, and it said like, "These hot girls are looking for a tight end" or something.
Oh.
That was the description of the show. But I'm gonna look up what the name of it is because
For
it's
pegging
so
purposes?
bad. Pegging?
Nothing.
You
What?
mean docking?
Nope. Completely different thing.
Oh,
It's a kid. The kids listen to this show, so I can't go into it.
catching Kelsey.
Oh, yes.
Catching Kelsey. Are Chiefs Travis Kelsey and Maya Benbury still dating?
Anyway. Hey, what's the next one?
No, I'm reading this now. You go
We're
on
actually-
without
we're
me.
probably on an hour.
Go on without me. I'm
Podcasting.
reading about catching Kelsey. NFC North. You picked the Lions, idiot. I picked the Vikings. I'm sticking with the Vikings, idiot.
I was gonna stick with the Lions, but I'm switching to the Vikings.
Oh, you know what's weird about this? Well, it's not weird about what I picked, but you didn't pick Green Bay
Why would I? Why would I?
because they are perennially the best.
Yeah, but it's
team.
Brett Hundley.
Well, now it is, but I
Yeah.
meant like before.
Oh yeah, I am a little surprised that I didn't pick the. I'm probably it's because I hate the Packers and I don't want to.
Oh, NFC South, Falcons. We both had. I, you know what? I'm sticking with the Falcons.
I'm switching mine to the Saints.
Yeah.
Something just seems wrong with the Falcons.
You can.
Kyle
pick the
Shanahan leaving
Saints.
apparently was more of a devastating blow than they
Well,
anticipated.
it definitely is. I mean, and their offense definitely doesn't look the same. When last year they were just murdering people.
and they got shut out by the Patriots. Not that the Patriots
was it a
are
complete
bad.
shutout?
I thought so.
Was it?
I don't know. We have.
I don't
we have-
care.
yeah, I don't
It's
care.
fine.
either.
Internet,
It's in the
whatever.
past.
NFC East.
Yeah,
You picked the Cowboys. And I also picked the Cowboys last time. And this, what do you got?
Do I have to actually say it?
Nope.
Okay, thanks,
I will
buddy.
go with my pick, which is the Eagles.
Thanks,
and
man.
we'll just leave it at that.
Appreciated.
Much preach. NFC West. We both picked Seattle.
I'm going with the Rams.
As am I. Because I will do anything to get out of picking Seattle. And the Rams are really good.
I love it. I love it that the Rams are good.
I do too. I really like it too. Like, I liked the Rams when they were the greatest show on turf. I really did. I mean, mostly because of Kurt Warner and his University of Northern Iowa connection. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're missing something. Did we miss something?
No, I think that's it. Right?
No. I'm not doing a bit.
Oh, did we do who wins the Super Bowl?
What? Yeah, we already did that. No, we're done. We did it all.
Okay.
We did all that. Now we need to do
Game picks and then say what pick of the week.
We need our say what
What?
pick of the week.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No.
Pick of the week.
Hey everyone! Say what the pick of the week.
I like coming here and drinking full ass bottles of wine.
He gave you say what the pick of the week, Nick.
I don't know if this is a say what pick of the week because they just lost and they're kind of and we just talked about how
Well,
not to say.
you say it and I'll ridicule
Jets
for you.
beating the Falcons.
That's a say what pick of the week.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen, but it's possible, man.
I agree.
I thought about picking the Browns to beat the Vikings, but that's just friggin' absurd. Deshaun
stop
Kaiser
it.
throws
Stop
like
it.
a couple picks
Stop.
a game.
Stop it.
No, because I want to see it happen. No, I don't.
No, shut
Because
your,
I don't want you
shut
to- I don't
your
want you to
face.
go through
I
that.
will. Anyway, I picked San Diego to beat New England.
I thought about picking that as well.
San Diego's on a hot streak, and New England is also
We should clarify
winning.
hot streak as they've won 2 games in a row.
Well, compared to their previous 4 losses.
It's true. The second game was. Excuse me. The last game that they did win was a shutout of Denver. And
Yeah, that's
Denver's
true.
defense is supposed to be good.
Although Denver is sliding quite badly.
Yeah, don't know why you would ever trade Denver's defense for Tyreek. Why would you ever trade Tyreek Hill for Denver's defense?
Oh,
But whatever.
That was my brother burn. I need some ointment.
Hey, you still got Tevin Coleman? I've never seen a person hold on to a player for so long, but try to unload them when no one wants them.
Let me clue you in on a little conversation my brother and I had when I was on the bus. He says, okay, let me see here. No, wait for it. I feel like I'm no. He said, "Lol, apparently I'm getting a reputation for offering horrible trades." And I said, haha, yes, that seems to be a thing right now. And he said something about he thinks he's at a disadvantage because he doesn't know anybody or whatever, which I somewhat agree with. But then I said, I just think you're putting way too much value on Tevin Coleman.
He is. Okay, so I just want to throw out. Last week, buddy, I was real drunk, and I offered you Derek Carr for Derrick Henry. Why wouldn't you take that trade?
Who does he have for quarterbacks?
Oh, I don't know. I was just drunk, and I was like, I want Derrick Henry, and I offered him Derek
man.
Carr.
Yeah. Oh man, he would have killed it too because
Yeah.
he had that great game. But
But I think this was after Derek Carr had already played. I was drunk, so I just... Yeah.
geez, you must have been real drunk then.
yeah,
because
I was Saturday, so I was on a combination of things. So yeah, it was...
a combination of things.
No. So I sent your brother that joke trade today. I offered him Dan Bailey for Zeke and Tevin Coleman,
Yeah.
and I said I made a message and I'm like, hey, this way you can download Tevin Coleman.
I think that
I know you said he gets bored, and
well, yeah, and then he also is just like he doesn't know, like I said, he doesn't know any of us really that well. Besides,
See, I like to
and then
do
he says,
trades.
so he likes to do feelers. He likes to just throw feelers out there.
Put Tevin Coleman for like I
Devin
heard one-
Coleman feelers.
I think it was Tevin Coleman for Jameis Winston. Is someone he offered somebody?
Yeah, but that's not horrible if Jameis Wilson's on your bench.
But I think you're.
What did I say? Did I say Jameis?
I do very much think that
Jameis
your
Wilson?
text. I do very much think that your text to him of I think you're putting too much value on Tevin Coleman
Yeah, right.
is 100% accurate. So now that makes me think that he thinks that Tevin Coleman is going to do something, is going to break out or something. But as long as Freeman's healthy and doing well, Coleman's worthless.
I give you a pro tip to anybody out there listening. Tevin Coleman's not going to do anything.
Tevin Coleman is Jerick McKinnon when you got Dalvin Cook.
That's true. Or he's Darren McFadden when Zeke gets suspended.
Yeah. If Zeke gets suspended.
Yeah, when he gets suspended.
That's also another thing though that yourself and myself were talking about. Is that if Zeke had just served the suspension already, the Cowboys would still be 3-3, and he'd get to play without having to friggin' think about it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were thinking now it's already week 8. If it started right now, he wouldn't be back till week 15, and it could be that they'd just play themselves out of playoff contention by then.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, he's a big piece of the team. That's the only thing I'm saying.
But also, it's easy to say that when we're not the person being accused of doing these things.
Doing something that you don't think you did.
So,
or
like,
whatever,
and if he actually didn't do it, then I understand fighting it.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
to me, it seems like the cards are stacked against him, and he's no matter what going to have to serve a suspension.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that human element that we're not really into because we're robots that only think about. As far as the NFL goes, these people may as well be like,
Video game characters?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because,
we're
like,
so far away from it.
I know.
Maybe if someone would get us jobs, we could see these people are people.
I did almost cry. I was thinking about this a little while ago. Do you remember, I think it was 2009, DeMarco Murray was having a really good breakout season, and then he just destroyed his leg or his knee or whatever. I was watching that game at TCB. It was a Sunday night football game. I almost cried in the bar because I had him in fantasy, and he was like turning the Cowboys season around. Hey, we got a guy. We got a person.
Whoa!
C thy 14. Who is going to win the Super Bowl? The Chiefs.
Hey, Seth Y14. I'm just Sethy. Hey, Sethy14. You just missed it. We did our picks for mid-season. Who were going to win all the awards and whatnot.
Yeah.
Welcome, by the way. Hey, what are you drinking? You drinking something right now?
We like to drink. Currently, we're drinking wine because it's a weeknight.
We drink. More normally, I drink beer, but the Vikings won, so I have my own wine that I brewed for such an occasion. Anyway,
And this was $3, so I'm drinking it.
Nicholas
Hi.
over here, he picked the Chiefs to win, and and I picked the Vikings to win. I'm a Vikings fan, though. A disclaimer.
I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm no fool.
I'm a Vikings fan. I'm also not a fool. They're gonna win.
But you guys got a good defense. The Cowboys don't have a good defense.
That's true. We have an amazing.
Cowboys
defense.
got a good offense, but not a good defense. Excuse me. Anyway, picks.
Yeah. Let's start with the Miami Baltimore Thursday night football games.
I'm going a Baltimore.
I'm going Miami because I've seen Baltimore firsthand.
Neo,
Was that the
Crazy Groundhog?
the surprise groundhog?
What'd you think? I thought that was actually probably my best impression.
I knew
of
what it was.
Yeah.
Minnesota versus Cleveland. Minnesota
Aye.
versus Cleveland in London town.
I am going to pick Cleveland to lose to Minnesota.
You're hilarious.
Hey, thanks, man. Emily tells me that too every time I take my pants off.
Oh,
Wait, I don't think she's supposed to laugh.
Hashtag TP. Parentheses, tiny penis.
I thought you were going to say... Oh, man. Nice job. I was going to go tiny penis. I was going to say TP has a tiny penis? Sorry, I didn't mean to smack you as hard as I did.
Figured it was out of jubilation.
Just saw it hit. Good
Figured
stuff.
it was a jubilation hit, not a I'm going to murder
You
you
know,
hit.
this is like the umpteenth week in a row where I'm actually excited to listen to this podcast again because we just have fun.
Got a little dry there. I'm not going to admit.
Dude, you gotta spit on your hand a little bit and just rub it in. Yeah.
Poppy.
Figured that's where you were going.
Atlanta versus New York Jersey Jets. Is your say what pick of the week? No. Yeah. Your say what pick of the week was the Jets. I picked Atlanta.
Oh.
Carolina versus Tampa Bay.
Oh, Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
I just don't think something.
You're
I
getting
think,
your TB shot.
yeah, man. Oh. Luke Kuechly practiced though, but he hasn't cleared concussion protocol yet.
I'm picking Carolina.
Carolina.
Where the
Lina.
San Francisco versus Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yep.
But I will lose my mind if San Francisco and CJ Beathard get their first win.
That would be pretty. I want CJ Beathard. Well, we're from Iowa.
Yeah. Oh, God, he got sacked 5 times on Sunday.
And it would be sweet if he got a win.
Win.
See what I did there?
Win. What?
I'm going to turn the hat around.
Oh, because of the Iowa
It's
thing?
an Iowa hat.
Oh.
Chicago versus New Orleans.
Ooh, New Orleans.
I also picked New Orleans. San Diego versus New England. San Diego was my say what pick of the week.
And I'm not a fool. I'm going to pick New England.
Nobody's fool. Oakland versus Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I picked Oakland.
Yeah, that's a good pick. This is going to be a good game.
I think it will be too, actually.
Good offense against a good defense. An okay offense against an okay a mediocre defense. Should be a good game.
Hey, Sethy14, who's your favorite team?
I like that now we're
What's your
getting to
favorite
the
color?
point of year where we should start to see teams for what they truly are.
Yeah, we should, but we're not.
I know.
Indianapolis versus Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
I have
I haven't
Cincinnati.
picked up Cincinnati's defense and for a fantasy option.
I have Cincinnati as well. That's not a bad pickup. Dallas versus Washington.
Washington, but I'm picking Dallas.
I picked Dallas.
I have no hope in Dallas for some reason.
I actually skipped one. Houston versus Seattle.
Actually, I do think Dallas is going to go into Washington and beat the bejesus out of them.
I don't think Washington is as good as. I mean, the record isn't even that good.
I was watching this video on not this video, but I was watching that NFL show on Showtime. Phil Simms, they went through named all the NFC teams that are still playing and asked if they would be Super Bowl teams, if they could be Super Bowl teams. He said yes to the Eagles and Redskins, but no to the Cowboys.
Really?
Yeah. So I'd say yes to the Eagles,
Yeah.
no to the Redskins, and I would probably say no to the Cowboys right now. Except if they played every week like the Niners, then I'd say yes.
Real fans were balk.
Balk. Hey Jesse, you just drinking something else, huh?
Well, every once in a wheel, I like to pull out. Wait a second.
Do you remember the Cowboy one?
No, I didn't bring out the. I wanted to actually drink a Hefeweizen that I had in my fridge, but I didn't bring it. No, every once in a while I like to bring out. I bought the cans for the teams, and every once in a while I like to bring one out. And this just happens to be the Raiders one. What we should do is go back to our old format so I can have the beer cam.
Yes.
That way I can see your face instead of just not. I do like seeing our Twitch feed live though.
Yeah,
Because I always have to look sideways to see it.
I like our new setup, dog.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Houston versus Seattle.
Seattle.
I have Houston actually. This is going to be actually a good game for Deshaun Watson up against a good defense.
If he wins this, then I will think that I'll think that he'll either win Offensive Rookie of the Year or MVP or Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, if he wins this one and he has 3, 4, 5 touchdowns like he has been,
Yeah.
there's no doubting.
If they win and he has 3 interceptions, and I'm like, okay, well,
Down to earth. If he has 3 pick sixes like I just had with the Titans and Madden against them, then yeah, I understand that. I'm glad. You know what though, Mike, I'm talking to you directly right now.
who said Mike?
I am glad that you're part of this Madden League to share the misery with me. Like we're both on the same level player wise, and it was really a pain in the ass to have everybody like be really good and me just being horrible. But now I have someone else who's on my level, and we get to play 2 times a year. It's really
that's fun.
It's like a fun little wrinkle.
Yeah.
In between me getting my ass kicked in every week. Pittsburgh versus Detroit Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football.
Detroit Lions. I'm picking out Detroit.
I picked Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're wrong.
Oh, Denver versus KC on Monday Night Racism.
What? Yes. Yeah.
Monday Night Racism.
You see that racist is still opening for them. So, I pick who you expect me to pick. I pick Kansas City.
Me too.
Denver sucks, guys.
Your bye weeks this week are
Jeremy.
Tennessee, Jacksonville, the New York Football Giants, Green Bay, LA Rams, and Arizona. We got to be about done. I had some squeezers. I feel like we should have gone through a little bit of
I feel like
squeezer.
we've been podcasting for like an hour and 20 minutes.
It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
But I feel like I wanted to go through some squeezers just because there's a lot of bye weeks out there.
Yep.
So, here's one thing you know what?
You're still on Bilal Powell?
Paul! Ted Ginn Jr., I'm just going to go through real quick. Kenny Stills, James White, O.J. Howard had a big week. Robbie Anderson, baby! Bears defense versus New Orleans and Josh McCown. It'd be actually a kind of a good pickup.
So I've been bouncing between 3 wide receivers. Mohamed Sanu, who led the team in targets. Josh Doxson, who is reportedly taking over as the lead wide receiver over Terrell Pryor because Pryor has been a bust. Mm-hmm. And Juju
Schuster-Smith.
Schuster-Smith.
Juju Schuster-Smith.
So he's in concussion protocol right now, but Martavis Bryant being benched, he'll be the number 2 on Sunday with Antonio Brown being covered by Darius Slay. He would be a good pickup and play.
Yeah, dude. Well, you know what they say. It's every week. It's a new week.
I thought you were gonna say, you know what they say, every time you play with Darius Slay. Fuck. You're gonna pay. hold on. You're gonna pay. I couldn't think of it. I had it, and then I said it, and then I blanked.
Did you even hear what I did there? It's a new week.
Oh! Jesse, we're smart.
You made me blow air out of my nose so hard that beer came up and up through the thing and up into my face. Yeah, but we're smart. I agree. Hard to deny that. Oh, here's the thing that I have to say to you out there. If you have a garbage player on your roster in fantasy, there's a chance that you may be able to pick up a better player just due to the fact that there's a lot of people on bye week this week and the people might have full rosters. Keep an eye out for people dumping people they wouldn't normally dump but have to because they have full rosters and need to fill a bye.
Also, if you guys are like, oh God, I don't know if I should pick this person up, ask Jesse and I at any time. Most of you who know us have our phone numbers or tweet at us at ProFBJuice at Twitter. We respond quickly.
Or, you know what you could also do? You could submit any questions to profootballjuice@gmail.com.
Or even on our Facebook page. It's just Pro Football Juice.
Yeah.
Make sure to hashtag Juice Nation.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? If you want to listen to any of our past shows or this show, again, go to either where you just went or go to iTunes.
Or Stitcher.
Or Google Play Music.
You know what? TuneIn Radio even has it.
Yeah, they do. That's crazy. Or you can watch us live on twitch.tv/profootballjuice every week.
Or YouTube, man. Find us on YouTube.
Yeah, find old apps.
We no longer have a website.
Yeah, so we're not going to say that. What the
Something
F
just
balls?
fell.
Was that Bill?
I bet it was Emily. Emily probably just threw something. She's
Why are you so
probably just
mad,
jealous
Emily?
that she didn't get to hit the bell. She's mad.
Oh,
She's
that's
mad she didn't
right.
hit the bell. Bing.
That's the only thing we didn't do.
Dang, fries are done. Hey Jesse, so how was it? Jesse, you had a pretty good weekend of going to UNI and partying with old friends, right?
I did. It was pretty fun. We had a good time.
I thought you said you hated it.
No. I liked it. I loved it. Actually, I want some more of it. We're smart.
Wow. Yeah. You know, I'm starting to think maybe we spent too much time together, Jesse.
Oh,
I like it, and I love it, and I want some more of it.
That just
and I tried so hard. I can't. I don't ever know that. I don't understand. I don't know all the words though.
anything's been tracked and sexy. You know what though?
What?
You want to hear something that really grinds my gears?
I do.
Is that I actually went to a cowboy bar unbeknownst to me. I did not know it was
like a Dallas Cowboys bar, or like a hat and boots,
like a boots. Like I didn't realize it until I looked down at my hand stamp and it was a horseshoe. Oh. And I got mad. And here's why. Because all of a sudden they were like Thunderstruck from AC/DC came out, and I was like, wow, I haven't heard this in a bar since never. So this is kind of cool.
I like that song.
But Nick, here's the kicker. All of the millennials went out there and started to line dance to it. They were line dancing. They had a line dance to Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Pardon my language, and kids, if you're listening, how the fuck do you line dance a Thunderstruck?
Kick. Vine, turn, kick, boot, kick, slap, knee.
Oh my God, that's awful.
What can I do? If I could scream that right now, it'd be way more accurate.
Oh, we should play Rock Band. Is that on Rock Band?
It's not, but they have a whole AC/DC Guitar Hero. Nothing but AC/DC.
Can we get Rock Band or Guitar Hero for the PlayStation 4, and then we can have parties and listen and do it?
She said maybe.
That's maybe.
Not a no.
It's not a no. Better just buy it. It's better to ask for forgiveness and permission, kids.
Might as well just buy it right now. She said maybe.
Ordered. Amazon.
He just ordered it. Quick order.
$399.99.
Ooh, that's cheap.
No, yeah.
He ordered a couple. Give me one.
I get a PlayStation with it.
Ooh, with free PlayStation with every purchase.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first.
It was right into the mic. You moved away, but like by the time you moved away, it was at the end.
Well, I don't want to deprive our fans of what they really came here for.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, that's what I was mad about. I had a great time, but like the line dancing to AC/DC, apparently that's a thing now. Because Brienne was talking about going to a line dancing thing out at Westwood here, or West Wildwood here in town, and it's contemporary songs, not just like country songs. Like they line dance to like songs like that.
No longer the boot scoot boogie, huh?
No, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, no, that's still there. That's the thing.
Okay.
Anyway, I hated it because it was a country bar.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything was great. We stayed in a hotel, and the toilet broke after someone took a schniz in it, and we all had to pee in it after that.
Oh, God. We don't need to relive that story.
We all peed in it.
Hey, Juice Nation, I just want to remind you again, tweet at us at ProFBJuice. Seriously, we like responding to tweets.
Juice Nation.
I love getting questions. Be like,
Juice
oh, God, I don't know. Do you think I should have trusted Amari Cooper 2 weeks in a row?
Is that what you think our fans sound like?
No. Ooh. No. Don't say that. No, that's what I sound like.
Yeah, but you were...
It's what I sound like when I'm begging Emily for booty. It's
oof. Things got real.
Oof. She was Jerry. She was Rick's daughter, Jerry. She had options. Oof. Well.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Thanks to Braun.
Oh, and Emily.
And Ems. Practicing their lines.
And the Little Tykes Company for the tripod.
And the the Laundry Rack Company of America, Alcoa, to Laroa, my bad.
And for Castillo San Simon for a great podcast.
And to Skullberry Wine.
Oh.
Arcadia Brewing.
Oh!
Bud Light can fuck themselves. Who else do we? Who else do we? Who else do we?
I think that's it.
Is it? I feel like we forgot something. No, because we did all those things before.
Oh, that was loud. Those are loud deuces.
I always have loud deuces.
I don't think you're eating enough fiber then.
A lot of meat.